restock some of the liquor cabinet.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah, I like having a little bit up here in case we have a guest that would like to have a drink or some shit.
Flint on the night, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I want, Winters. I'm gonna tell you my questions.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. I got some questions.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Make sure my phone's on mute.
Already, man.
There's always one phone that goes crazy.
Yeah, I got some questions.
Good morning, folks. Sorry we're running a few minutes late. We had planned on 3, but my happy ass didn't wake up till about 1. I was up all night.
Are they on right now?
Yeah, there's like 15 touching right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the share.
We got Mr. Arthur Woodson in the studio with us today.
Man, hey y'all, I'm in 810 Media Group studio, man. You can't beat this. I feel privileged.
The man sat down in a chair. He's like, "Is this a recliner?"
Hey,
I'm like,
they got recliners up in this joint. Once I get done talking, I can go to sleep. I can go to sleep while Trevor's talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can go to sleep.
Winters and I came to an agreement that because we're always pissing off our spouses,
that
we needed some place to be able to come and crash when we get kicked out of the house.
Man.
So we got some recliners.
Oh wow. And they comfortable too, man. You know, I be feeling like I'm getting ready to sing, man. Anybody want me to sing until, you know?
As long as I'm not singing back up.
Hey, Trevor said, good shit.
Oh, good afternoon, family. Good afternoon. Y'all see who we got in there. You see who we got in the house today, Mr. Art Woodson.
What are sound effects?
He's got something programmed over there.
What are sound effects? Oh, you know what? I got a sound effect. I got a sound effect. We finna play name that tune to Mr. Jordan is ready. But I want y'all to tell me who is this right here? Who is this? Where is it? Here it go. Let me see.
There's always a phone.
It was me. I thought I had it. I got it now.
Nah,
it's a tradition at this point,
Let me
Mickey.
get my share game together.
It ain't come. Oh, there it is.
I don't want to say what comes to mind.
We will be discussing our lawsuit against the jackass, Mayor Sheldon Santos Neely, because you know he has the Lifetime Achievement Jackass Award of the century, of decades, of lifetime, of whatever you want to call it.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking of getting a brass bust of an ass's ass and getting Neely inscribed on it.
I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, you have, man, so many lawsuits against Mayor Sheldon Neely so far right now.
Hey, will you get rid of the
Ronald? How you doing? I thank you so much. My name isn't Eva.
Oh, no.
Hey, Ronald, where you at? Let's meet up for dinner right now.
I've never seen.
No, leave him alone. You ain't, because he's. See, I ain't gonna even say nothing, man.
Thank you.
I think Eva's still got a few pounds on you though, and you're a grown ass man.
Hey, Ronald sitting up here talking. I ain't never seen Ronald prevail.
Oh, I know what's wrong. Ronald's mad at you because you don't like Eva. Eva's Ronald McDonald's like biggest customer.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
hey, man, look, those fake pages, man. You know, you don't know who they are. They see. That's how you know they wussies, man.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
If you're not gonna put your name in your face to what you say, get the fuck out of here, man.
And I be laughing at them, man. You know.
Oh, let me get this out the way. The views of Trevor Ft is not those of 810 News Media Group. The floor is yours, fellas.
Hey,
Oh man.
hey, what up, people? What up, good people?
You want to hear about my views? Now, let's get into this.
Hey, you already know my views. My
Rough.
views gonna be
Rough.
my views, y'all. Everything I say is Art Woodson's. I stand on everything I say.
I did the disclaimer.
And 810 Media don't have anything to do with what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the best thing about it though is the fact that I try to limit myself from saying too much.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't believe in bringing or involving people in my fights. I help you fight.
Yeah.
And if you say, hey, Art, you can do this, I'm there. But if I bring you on my Facebook page, whatever, or I'm somewhere with you, I'm not going to disrespect, and I'm not going to involve you in something that I'm in. You know what I mean?
I do have to let you know. I don't agree in safe spaces, but here is a safe space. You can cuss as much as you want.
No,
you
it ain't about the
cuss as much
cussing.
as you want.
It ain't
here.
about the cussing. It's about who I'm talking about.
Oh no, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, like, because every single one of your lives, you're like, man, I'm about to cuss. I almost cussed. Go ahead, and let it fly.
Man. Yeah. I mean, it's you know, I have fun, man.
Yes, sir.
Because you know, somebody said, man, I don't even like to be in a room with a person that I don't like. I like to be in a room after I get done talking about people just to see their face and piss them off, and I know inside, you know, their insides is like turning up and down right now, you know. And I'm like, I'm just cheesing
shit themselves.
I'm like, I'm cheesing my ass off, man, because it's like, yo, I said it, you know. But the majority, but if you look at it, I don't go after people. You know, I speak about politics and people's decisions. Now, if you want to elevate it or escalate it to a different level, then
You'll meet them there.
Yeah, I'm there. And then when I'm talking about the politicians, their minions come and they don't debate the paperwork or the decisions or the politics of it. They come with insults because they can't defend the jackass that they're defending. So they have to defend with insults, like dumbass Ronald McDonald just now. You know, he's sitting up there, I'm worthless. Tell me how I'm worthless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me how I'm worthless. Tell me what I did to be worthless. Because if you look back at all my videos, you'll see that I'm consistent with what I speak about. And then I put documentation up online so that you can read for yourself. Now, if I didn't comprehend or if I misinterpreted what I put up, then, you know, let's speak on it. We can have an analytical debate.
One that does not bring worth, right? But if we take a look at your track record, your help with veterans, you know, helping get people on disability. How many folks have you got on disability over the years, right? And what's their percentages? That adds up very quickly. That brings worth. Or that cancer cluster study, how much is that going to cost the U.S. government or whoever comes in here? That brings worth, right? So go fuck yourself. Art has done more for other people than your entire life savings.
I look at it, man.
Asshole.
Before, see, and a lot of people don't know actually what I ain't done. I guess I don't know. Yeah. Or either they don't want to accept what I ain't done. Right. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
because before the water crisis even started, like you were speaking about veterans.
Yeah.
I had a veteran house that housed 10 disabled veterans. You know, that I started operating with my own money. Yeah. Then I placed 2 veterans in 2 different apartments, and I paid the rent plus the water and electric.
Yeah, I mean, how much is peace of mind worth? You know, for having like, oh, I've got my own now. This is nice. That's worth a lot of money to me, having my peace of mind.
I guess it's not about, you know, I'm not doing it just to be able to say, hey, I did this, you know. Yeah. But since people keep on saying, you know, different things, I'm like, all right, you know, I keep on running it down. I bought 3 people a car, 3 females, single moms. Yeah. 3 females. What else was it? I did 4 home service lines before Flint even started doing it.
Mhm.
I don't know how many, man. I don't know how many pallets of water I bought. Delivered food. You know, they say I'll be stealing steaks, but you know, hey,
Man, that just shows they don't know you because you're more of a pork chop kind of guy.
right. And then majority of the time, you a restaurant, if you know, if you close to me, the majority of the people that speak to me on the phone, they like, man, dang, you always at a restaurant eating somewhere. Everybody know that
because I'm one of them be talking to them.
Yeah. So why would I want to steal something that I'm trying to help somebody with?
That, let's face it, you just don't have the time to cook.
No, I cook too.
Yeah,
I mean,
but every time I be on the phone with him, you put
He's
it up
at
to
a
a
restaurant.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you
Don't
drop
have
your
time to cook
fries
that
to
night.
someone I was on the phone.
yeah,
with
man,
one
mad
time.
as hell too. Hey, and then hey, so what's so tripped out, right? Is if I want a steak, I'm able to go to the commissary where I can buy. Who?
Jerry Winfrey Carter.
Oh, Jerry Winfrey Carter. Oh God.
Oh God.
Hey, but look, check this out, right? I bought a ribeye, man. That mug was about Lord, that big, man.
Almost have to smoke that bastard.
Guess how much it costs?
Commissary? Probably.
No. Oh yeah, commissary, yeah.
Probably what? $40?
No. Only costs $14, man.
Shit.
A ribeye roast. That's what they
What
call
up,
it.
Ashley? She done
Yep.
popped in on
You ever had a ribeye roast?
Nah.
It was a ribeye roast, man. It was bigger than a regular chuck roast.
That sounds.
And it only cost like $14. Why? Huh?
Our thing dropped shit at the accountability board last night. They saw you getting your what was that? Then you get a peach cobbler.
Yeah,
No,
they
what was
said,
it, apple pie?
it was apple pie, man.
Yeah, they said
And
peach cobbler.
no, I when they said that, I had to jump up, man, and get my grub on. Right?
I'm over at the school board. I like banana pudding. I'm like, ain't this some shit?
They had said banana pudding at first, right?
Yeah.
And peach cobbler.
Yep, that's what I heard.
And I jumped up, man, and I started eating it, right? I was like, oh Lord, man, need some hard peaches. I was like, they're gonna make me sick up in here, man. These some old canned pieces, peaches or something, man. But I kept eating it because it had a good taste to it,
Hey, Winfrey Carter said, y'all better stand at ease.
Hey, you can't say that. Look, right. And that's why I kept, when they first said it, right, I'm like, stand at ease.
Yeah,
like,
right.
In the military, that means stand in place, but you free to talk.
Yeah.
That's what stand at ease mean in the military. But she broke quorum when she got up after she called the order. Well, it wasn't no quorum anyway.
Standing at ease in terms of Robert's rules means everyone stay seated. Okay. You may look through your papers. You may talk quietly amongst your peers. Stay seated. You get up, quorum's broken. I know. This is very complicated for someone like an inexperienced chair or someone that doesn't know how to chair. Recall Liddell Lewis. Anyway.
Oh, that brings me to this point. Hey, everybody's talking about recalling Liddell Lewis. Listen, Flint, here's the problem, man. We always saying what we want, but we don't go out there and get what we need. I'm going to say that again. We always saying what we want, but we don't go out there and get what we need. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe anymore because people was like on Facebook, Art, you need to run. You need to run. And then don't let them likes fool you.
I'm
because
about to stop them right there. Art doesn't run. Art walks briskly.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. Look, when I first ran, everybody was like, Art, what happened? I hate to be the vulgar, but she was deep throat.
Oh my God.
Who is that?
Free Daddy.
Free Daddy.
Free Daddy. I don't.
Who they talking about?
I think Liddell. Or
I don't want to comment.
They're a regular on here. I don't know. I don't know if that's
Free
real
Daddy.
name or not.
Yeah,
Free
Free
Daddy.
Daddy always be up here.
They're cool as hell.
Oh, you see, I ain't even finished reading it.
That's why I ain't put it up.
Hey,
Some comments I can't put on the screen.
Hey, I ain't even finished reading it, man. Hey, who they talking about? Oh Lord. Hey, but look, man, I had lights, art run. I like it, man. You fight for the people. Da, da, da. Man, I got out there and put my name out there, man. I couldn't even raise $1,000 damn dollars.
Shit.
I couldn't get nobody out there to help me put yard signs out. I said, you know what, man? I never, ever let them fool me on Facebook again.
Right.
I'm serious. Facebook will fool a person, man.
Yeah.
Because like when we did the march down at Lansing, state capitol, right? I had a poster out on Facebook, and I put on there, shut it down the Capitol. The next day, the state police called me and told me, asked me, would I come up to Lansing and have a meeting with them? And I said, sure, no problem. Right? So I took the militia up there with me. I ain't lying. Hey man, listen. I am not Republican nor am I Democrat. See, what we gotta learn is to play the game just like they do. They have us against one another.
Yep.
Well, when I see that they're against one another, I jump in there and I do Republican and Democrat.
Yeah, get them to fight each other hard.
When the Democrats in office, just like our lawsuit, I use Republicans, man. You know, when the Republicans in office, I use the Democrats. I mean, we keep doing the same thing, getting nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just said, forget it. You know, I'm gonna use my military training and you know, do the things that, you know, they taught me.
Gonna do themselves.
Right.
Yeah,
they taught me this. So I use the same tactics.
I mean, Green Berets are always, you know, getting a whole bunch of other dudes who hate a third party, getting them riled up and telling them to go fight them. That's all you're doing, just on a political civilian level. Hey,
that's it.
Group A, you hate Group B. Let's get you all riled up, smack you with the stick a few times. Go get them.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey,
there
man.
You go.
And the funny thing is, man, you know, people sit back and they don't know the substance. They don't know what's going on behind the scene. And when I come out and talk, I try not to say really who it is, but I'm like, hey man, listen, this is what's going on, man.
Yeah.
And this is what's getting ready to happen, because I hadn't been at that table. I hadn't heard it. And I'm like trying to tell people, hey man, listen, there's something coming down the road. And you know, just like the sewer. The sewer.
Oh, the shit volcano.
Yeah. I mean, why not tell people up front? You know, and that's like what I told Miss Myers. I was like speaking to Miss Myers, and I said, you know, Eagle owe it to the people of the city of Flint.
They did unfailed 2 or 3 times already, but they might as well get ahead of something for once.
But see, Miss Myers, right? When, you know, I was looking to see where did we actually get poisoned? Who actually poisoned us? So I was going after Racer Trust.
Yeah. Because
Racer Trust, you know, had Buick City. On Buick City property, you have Outfall 1. Outfall 1 is the sewer drain that goes all the way across Flint.
Okay.
So manhole 7 and manhole 3, I started looking at, you know, the results from the grab samples that they was pulling out of there. And it was barium, arsenic, cyanide, vinyl chlorine, benzene. You even had some TCE and PCE, 1,2 dioxin, 1,4 dioxin. I mean, you had a whole lot of different things that was coming, PFAS. You had all this coming out of Lockhart. So Ms. Myers.
I want to stop you right there just for a second, boss. Your MOS in the Army was
nuclear biological chemical specialist.
So this gentleman here has a pretty damn decent understanding of what this shit will do to you. He's not some Joe Blow who read up on Wikipedia. This man's got training in this shit. Just
you know what, man?
Giving a heads up there.
Hey, you know the funny thing though, man, when you know, hey, I got out of the military.
Hey, stop bringing up my balls, motherfuckers. Please.
Hey, they got chemicals. when he was showering in the water, it fucked his balls.
Oh man.
Hey man, Judy didn't label you, man. Judy didn't label you. But when I got out the military, man, I started, doing wicked stuff, right? And while I was in jail waiting to be waiting to go to court, we was in the holding cell.
Yeah.
And one of the guys, man, one of the inmates, they turned around. They was like, man, you don't look like you belong in here, man. Because I was fresh out of the military.
Yeah, you had the cut, you had the bear, you're ready to chill.
Hey, man, they was like, dang, man, what you doing in here? And I was in there for credit card theft, credit card fraud, wiring fraud, and receiving stolen goods.
Okay.
So, it wasn't anything to do with violence or dope or anything like that. I was encoding and decoding credit cards. And
so you were involved in the most heinous of crimes, stealing money.
Yeah, they call it white collar crime. And I seen comments where people were saying he was stealing money, taking your money. I didn't take your money because guess what? The banks are FDIC insured. Mm-hmm. And guess what, y'all? The banks paid you back your money if I took your money. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So I did not take from you. I took from the bank. And guess what? The bank takes from you every day because guess what, y'all? They only give you, they loan, when you got your money in a savings account, they are loaning your money out with 27% interest. But guess what they're giving you? They're giving you probably 1% interest on your savings.
High yield savings account. Now, mind you, when I save money, I go to credit unions, not banks.
Right.
Completely different money system there. But my credit union gives me, in a high yield savings, I want to say 5.3% interest a year.
How much?
5.3.
5.3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to have more than $2,700 in there to receive that.
That's the point.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Here's the other part to it, right? If you go to the bank, they can, under the Frank and Dodd's bill during the housing market crash, mm-hmm. They changed the law. You can go in there and ask them for $15, withdraw $15. They can deny you for up to, 5 days? Mm-hmm. I mean, this is your money. I went into the bank one time. I said, hey, I need $10,000. I went in there and asked for $10,000 cash. Yeah. No, we can't give it to you. I said, why not? It's my money. I want my money.
Yep.
So we went back and forth, and then they eventually gave it to me. Then I went in there with a $25,000 check, and they said, you're going to have to deposit it. I said, no, it's from your bank. The check is from your bank.
It doesn't need
I want you to cash my check and give me the cash. And we had to go back and forth, man, for a minute, in order for me to get my money. But the point that I was making, I didn't take anybody's money, FDIC insured. So, I hate that I did it. I did it and I served my time for it. And you know what? I eat a bologna sandwich every month to remind me that that's not a place that I want to be in, because the smallest little things you really look at, 10 o'clock at night, you're hungry, mm-hmm. You're in that cell, you by yourself. And, the smallest thing was, I'm hungry. I want to go to the refrigerator. I started thinking about a bologna sandwich with lettuce, tomato, cheese, mayonnaise, mustard.
Fried, right?
Fried with the burnt edges, with some Jay's barbecue potato chips with some damn strawberry Kool-Aid. So after that, man, I was like, every month I do that. But I tell people, don't get it twisted. Just because I don't want to go back don't mean that I won't put my foot up in your ass.
What I walk
I mean, no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying though, man, because you have a lot of Facebook keyboard gangsters.
Yep.
That likes to talk mess, and people are really truly out here trying to help the city, and they don't have any political aspirations. They don't have any hidden agendas. And I understand that Flint has been misused and abused. And it's hard for people in the city of Flint to trust anyone.
Yeah.
And the majority of the people that comes to Flint have a hidden agenda. The majority of the people in the city of Flint is bought and paid for. They are gatekeepers or they crumb snatchers, and they have hidden agendas. They get with you and you help them get to a certain point and they cut you off. So I totally and truly understand that. But with me, I can only speak for Art Woodson. I don't have an agenda except for trying to help the people in the city of Flint. That's it. They go to my homeboy, right? I told my homeboy, I said, man, check this out, right? They've been calling my ex-wife. They've been calling people around me trying to get information on me. I said, tell them. Whatever it is they ask you, tell them. Get that envelope from them and give them the information.
Yeah, why not?
Because it's nothing that I have to hide. It's nothing that I have done that I'm embarrassed of. You know what I'm saying? I haven't raped anybody. I haven't killed anybody. Well, anyway.
I mean, I can't say that last part, you know.
I know, man.
I've been in
set him up.
Hey, look.
I was 19 years old.
Man,
they slapped a machine gun on my hands and said, "Go get him, Tiger."
No, that's why.
Sergeant.
That's why I had to, I had to slow down. I can't lie, So I had to. I take that back. You know what I'm saying? I take that back, man. But it's all good.
I can honestly say I haven't killed anyone on U.S. soil. There we go. Look.
Hey, all right, moving on.
I should have stayed in the hallway.
Hey, man, moving on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I can't talk no more, man. Hey, enough about me, man.
Right.
Enough about me. What was the name of the fake profile we were supposed to look up?
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald Probosky or something like that, I think.
I got a question for y'all to lighten it up.
All
to
right.
get off the killing aspect.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. Damn, I might get in trouble for this question with some other people. But man, we can't talk about nothing. It's gonna piss a lot of people off.
So what?
Over here think, well, I don't care.
I don't give a damn, man.
How many times do I tell you on the phone, if someone don't like what I have to say, they can eat a bag of dicks? Let's just go ahead and do it on
Hey, well then,
now you can't piss them off anymore.
Mine was light. They'd rather be pissed off than pissed on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just looking at far as the lawsuit. I was looking at
Which lawsuit?
The one y'all got is about the council.
Oh yeah.
that council.
Hey, but you know what though, man? Trevor said something yesterday in court. He said, man, we wasn't trying to really, what did you say? We wasn't trying to go after the council.
No, I wasn't trying to go after council on this one. I was more aiming at Neely, obviously.
Right. Me too. Right. But at the same time,
council does need
council has to be involved because council, they have the authority to put him in his place.
Now, here's something that drives me crazy with this shit, right? So Neely is trying to bring the city of, city hall, which means city government, underneath the 67 district court. He's trying to impose 67 district court rules on our own city government, basically trying to be a vassal or whatever.
Satellite.
Yeah, satellite. But city council can step in and say, no, this is our building too.
No, they can't. No, he's over in the charter. The mayor is over city hall. But here's the thing.
They can at least pass a resolution or ordinance saying, we really don't like this.
No, here's the thing, right?
Just like they're censoring
in the MOU, right? That 67 district.
Oh yeah. The rental agreement
is from 8 to 5, right? When the Open Meetings Act and where they said 67 district court overrides the Open Meetings Act. You see what I'm saying?
And that one terrifies me.
Yeah.
Because they can sit there and be all like, oh, well, since the Open Meetings Act doesn't apply to anything in these meetings now. I mean, Dennis said it best himself the other night. They're trying to do things in the dark. They're trying to do things shady. You know, they don't want you to see what they're doing.
But here's the question: when have you ever seen where we had to have an open meeting or a public meeting in a courthouse?
Never ever.
Right. So
yeah, they can.
Those are two separate entities.
What
judicial
I'm saying
branch
that
and the
scares me
legislative.
is they're trying to say that
Well, this was
because
Caleb just said
they can just cut everyone out.
But he said
the legislative branch has their own rules.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready. That's what I was getting ready to get to.
Okay, is
that if you remember Kim talking about reasonable rules and different things, right? Mm-hmm. Well, what Attorney Kim didn't understand is that the mayor is the executive branch and city council is the legislative branch.
Yep.
And when it's a public meeting, you have a public body, and that public body in that rule states in the rule that the public body makes the rules and regulations and changed all that. So nearly after 5 o'clock, even if 67th District Court was in there, the MOU says 8 to 5. Anything after 5, city council has the authority now.
Yep. But the way that they're trying to set it up, it scares me because it seems like they're trying to open the door to where you can't film in there anymore. There's one because he even put in that that document you sent me his rebuttal to whatever to God, you and I were on the live like last week, and it says in there that courts are not subject to OMA, and then he goes on to list things that courts can prohibit.
Right.
Firearms, personal defense items, filming, and he made sure that filming was in that. And I'm like,
but you know what though? Here's the thing with that. It would be in one of the rooms. That's why they were saying we got a compromise here where you put the metal detector outside of that room.
And I liked what our lawyers were saying. Nowhere in the state of Michigan is the city responsible for securing a court.
Right.
It is the court's own officers.
Man.
So why are Flint cops?
I felt sorry for Attorney Kim, man. We got 5 lawyers. Man. They high powered too, right? I'm talking about soon as Kim say something or case law,
there's
they own it, man, right? I'm serious, man. Kim
stepped into a tag team cage match and he didn't bring any partners.
I mean, it was funny, man. I mean, it was seriously funny. Kim tried to come back with some serious stuff. He tried to come back, but you know, like governmental immunity. A lot of people don't know that under the OMA, the individual can be sued with intent, right? But you know, if you show intent, and that's why he said gross negligence, right? Yep. And if you show this, then that individual that is prohibiting the people from attending the public meeting, they hit. So the officer said that Neely was the one that will allow you in. Let me get okay from him, right? So Trevor showed the order that, hey, you can't do this.
Right.
Then Councilwoman Burns came in, and that's when they said Neely.
Yeah, they're like, let us call Mayor Neely. She's like, you can meet me upstairs. I got work to do. I'm here for a thing, not to talk with you.
And then she said, that little fella know where I'm at.
I enjoy the shit out of Tony Burns. She is a firecracker. She will tell you in very many pretty words to go fuck off, but she won't say go fuck off. She's like, no, I got to go upstairs. I got a job to do. He knows where to find me and tell me if there's an issue.
Right.
Very many pretty words.
But she said that little fella.
Go fuck off.
She said the little fella. Build a bear. That's who
she said.
Hey, look, Mayor Neely is Mayor Sheldon Build a Bear Neely for right now this week, y'all. All right, we done went from
this week only.
Hey, Mayor Sheldon Nickelback Neely, Mayor Sheldon Santos Neely. This week is Mayor Build a Bear Neely. The reason why I call him Build a Bear. Y'all know Build a Bear
looks stuffed. That suit looks stuffed. Like he's putting shit in there trying to look big.
Man, Mickey, Seriously, when's the last time you seen a 3-piece suit on sale?
On sale?
Yeah, well, no, just a 3-piece suit. When's the last time you seen a 3-piece suit?
I don't know. Dennis buys them, but Dennis is also a businessman. He probably gets it custom made.
Man, I ain't seen Dennis in no 3-piece.
Yeah, when he held a press conference with, I believe it was.
He didn't have a vest on.
Yeah, he had one.
Dennis, you better quit wearing that shit.
3-piece. Sitting there like Dennis wearing a 3-piece.
3-piece suits played out with Wide Earth.
No, Dennis was wearing a 3-piece, but you know, he's a businessman. He's got that power.
Hey man, yeah, Build-A-Bear, man. Hey, I bought my granddaughter a Build-A-Bear, man. We was able to buy clothes and stuff, man. And that's we could build Build-A-Bear. Hey, Build-A-Bear.
Here's my question. So Neely looked like he stuffed his suit to try to look bigger, right?
But have you seen?
I'm wondering if he was using some of Liddell's old wigs.
Oh my God, Trevor.
Man, see,
Trevor.
Hey, the views of this show is not. The views of this guest is not. Hey, listen, ATM Media will not be a bad reflection
on me. Y'all won't be.
Hey, man, no, but seriously though, man, I hate seeing him in his suits, man, because he's short. But I never seen somebody short whose legs is longer than their torso. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
he's like reverse wiener dog.
Hey man, my fault, y'all. All right.
I got some serious for y'all. What's going on with the pipes finna bust?
The sewer.
The shit volcano.
Hey, that's what I was speaking about earlier, Miss Myers. Miss Myers, she helped shut down Lockhart.
Yeah.
Lockhart Chemicals.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody know that, right? But Miss Myers, she has
Which one of us is getting yelled at right now, Mickey?
Probably me.
Okay. I done came on here and got them in trouble. Hey, share the good news.
No, that was just my wife.
Okay. All right.
So I'm still getting yelled at, but not about this.
Okay.
Got you.
No, Miss Cherie Myers, man. I've been knowing her for a while now, and working with her on Lockhart.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we started off year before last. It was right.
Yeah, last year you guys got that container dug up, or not dug up, found.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and
right before COVID,
right
before Neely got in office, we was working on Lockhart in March of 2019, and you know, this little lying sack of shit, man. I mean, I gave him all this information on the water lines, the cancer study, Lockhart, Buick City. I mean, you name it, I'm feeding it to him, right? And Mayor Weaver had a violation August 16th, 2019 for LCR samplings. She only sampled 49 when she's supposed to have 60. Okay. So you know, I'm on their head about that, right? So Neely knew about all this. When he got in office, he said, fuck Flint, fuck the residents, fuck the service lines, road restoration, the cancer study, the sewer, everything, man.
Everything.
You know, and I mean, I got text messages to show all this.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't like, you know, I'm just saying this. I mean, I was telling people.
I mean, I don't have no text messages, but I can tell you by his attitude and the lack of things getting done around here, I believe he said fuck Flint.
Oh, he did. And then see, right, I'm gonna go back to the sewer line, but this part we didn't tell y'all. Our lawyers, if you go look at the State of the Union address, at 2 hours and 14, was it 2 hours and 14 minutes?
Yeah, but only an hour of it is actually him talking. The first hour is video, like the title card.
Oh, okay.
It's just up there, you know, starting soon, and it has some crappy Paul music or whatever.
Oh, okay. So at 2 hours and 14 minutes, he goes in and say he's unapologetic about what he's doing, trying to make City Hall gun free.
Now,
Gonna take it off.
Jumped on that.
Hey, What they say?
Well, I'm not going to say what they said. I'll let you do that. But I will tell you, they already had the video clipped, they had the URL, and they had an entire transcript before the judge. It went inside 14 hours. Just here you go, Your Honor.
And then they got his community update.
Yep. Where he was talking about mass shooters and called you and I cowards.
Yep. And
there was a picture of me at city council with my Hellion, which I'm going to say it once again. It is not an AK-47 AR-15. It is a Hellion. I know it makes very little difference to anyone, but to me, it makes a big deal. That's like calling some like fucking Skechers, some fucking like Air Jordans or some shit in my head, dude.
Well, it's like those tennis shoes that Tia, what's her name? Tia, what's her name? Tia.
Yeah.
Where she put up the Nike tennis shoe with the Adidas on the sole.
Yeah. That's exactly what goes through my head every time. Every time.
Hey, but
that's like calling a Mercedes a fucking Chevy.
But that goes back to showing intent. He don't care. And they said, oh, by him saying that in his own video and they gave it to him, it shows that he's thumbing his nose at the court. Yep. And if you watch the judge just looked
I saw his eyes start twitching, and then I saw him kept looking at us because we're sitting there like, fuck. Not fuck like things aren't going our way. It's just like, this is true. We are coming to the courts for relief. We are asking you, Your Honor, to please bring this crazy little Build-A-Bear bastard back into compliance. And he's sitting there saying, fuck you, Your Honor. Like, you know, help us, please. And the judge is sitting there. He's got a twitch in his eye. Yeah. He's starting to snarl. He's like, the court is not pleased. I'm like, shit, did we just piss off a monarch?
Yeah. And then what tripped us out, man, what tripped me out was he said, this doesn't go towards the order that I'm getting ready to do because I haven't made a decision and I did, you know, right? But he said, if you violate again, it's severe consequences.
Yeah.
Right. Like, so what tripped me out, right, was that Attorney Kim gonna say, well, we corrected our error.
Wrong.
You didn't correct it because you still have the posters up. Yeah. That's not back to status quo.
And our lawyers made a great point about that, right? So unless you happen to watch 810 News Media Group, Arthur Woodson, right? Because no one else is covering it. And obviously, you know, other podcasters around here, they don't care. I don't blame them. You know, that's not their deal. But say ABC 12 or, you know, Fox 66, whatever, they should have covered it. They didn't as well as they could have. So unless you are myself, any of our audience or Art or any of, you know, the audience that just watches you and don't come over here, you don't have any idea that City Hall is not a gun-free zone during city council meetings.
Right.
And most people, when they see these signs with a cop standing there, they think, okay, this is how it is. And they're not going to go out and argue.
Right.
They're just going to go home, drop off their gun like I do. Never leave it in your car, guys. Or, you know, go drop off their knife, their pepper spray, whatever, or just not go. And in a way, that is creating a barrier to entering an Open Meetings Act and barring you from participating in your local government.
Hey, I'm gonna get back. We're gonna get back to the sewer, man, because I'm still remembering what's going on, what went on yesterday, because it was fantastic yesterday, man. Oh, man. Because Mayor Sheldon Build-A-Bear Neely has pissed our lawyers off to where they watching him, and now every time you turn around, they putting in lawsuits. Yeah. They put in a lawsuit yesterday while we was there.
The head lawyer, what?
Lambert.
Yeah, Mr. Lambert. I can't remember who he represents. It's not you or I. We each have our own. I think he's
a MOC.
Yeah,
MOE or something like that.
Michigan
right?
Open Carry.
Open Carry, MOC. And what happened, right? He said I had to come up here, so I had some time. He said,
whenever a lawyer says I had some time, number one, you know you're being billed for that time. And number two, it means he's finding a way to get you billed for that time.
Oh, when Trevor mentioned that, I didn't finish up on that part.
Mm.
Listen, Flint residents, Trevor, I don't know. All I can do is speak for what's going on right now, right? With the OMA, Attorney Kim tried to say that the mayor has governmental immunity, right?
Yeah. Oh God.
And he said we're suing city council, so city council has to pay also. But here's the thing: we get back to OMA. OMA has a clause in there that we are able to sue an individual in a individual capacity.
And then he tried going on to say that Attorney Kim himself and Mayor Build-A-Bear are immune from tort liability, and that is a negative. Tort liability is getting sanctions imposed on you by the court in way of being held in contempt. No, according to Section 2, Section 5, and Section 6 and 6C, there are exceptions to this, and each one of those you are in violation of.
Well, he dropped down to the last one. He said, we're going to make it real simple.
We're just going to use 5.
OMA.
Yeah,
OMA, you violated it. You showed it when you said that you was unapologetic towards what you're doing to make gun-free zone. You're done. But here's the thing, right? Mr. Lambert, I'm sitting there. Trevor was like, man, you like a kid in a candy shop when you see paperwork with dealing with law. Hey. Hey. So he was letting me read the order, right? Then he said, I got something else for you. I just sued the city of Flint again.
Yep.
I said, what? He said, I just sued the city of Flint again. I said, for what? So he gave me the complaint. One, FOIA. We've been talking about that for the longest. I still got a FOIA right now, man, and I paid $186 for in December 2019 that they wouldn't give to me.
Yep.
Because I wanted any emails with my name in it, right? From the police department and the mayor's office. So I asked for that. They wouldn't give it to me. So he asked for the gun buyback. All right. They had said that they took 68 guns. They only had count of 62.
Paperwork on 62. Yeah.
On 62.
So where did these 6 guns go? Did they end up in someone's private collection? Did you just not do the paperwork right, which is highly illegal? Did you lie? I mean, so forth, so on, backwards and forwards.
But he said 68 assault rifles. How many assault rifles did you see?
All right. So if we're going off of old school standards, I saw 3.
All right.
If we're going off new school standards, I saw 1.
All right, we'll go with old school.
3. There was 1 rifle with the A2 bird cage, which is just the flash suppressor on the front of an AR. Then I saw an old, very beautiful SKS, and then I saw an old Dragnov.
So what you're saying is,
2 commie guns.
59 of the guns were single shot rifles,
hunting rifles, or shotguns. You know, these are grandpa's guns.
But on the documents it says assault rifles. We are only paying for assault rifles.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm saying I know that's what they,
and I'm sitting here calling them a liar.
Yeah,
I'm calling them a liar
again, y'all. Mayor Sheldon Santos Neely is a liar. Y'all,
hey, remember, you're the one that brought this up. I do not sell guns. I am not an arms dealer. What's going on with those? What's going on with those?
You talking about the New York Times?
Yep.
Where the article has Mayor Sheldon Santos Neely in there, saying that he's not an arm dealer. But see, you have to understand leading up to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Sheldon Santos Neely was the one that brought RepoCast into the city of Flint to meet with Chief Johnson. I had the owner on my live telling us how he came to meet Chief Johnson and bring the auction of guns to him. And he invested all the guns, the money back into the police department.
Yeah.
And they thought that he was talking about it's a city around here. That it's not a city, it's Stanton or something, but they was putting the guns in the warehouse over in Grand Rapids.
Oh yeah.
So Nilly was wrong all the way around the board. So then he turns around, I am not a gun dealer, and it's another word that little square ass motherfucker use. I can't think of it, right?
Probably like merchant of death, knowing him and his...
It's something that he liked to use all the time, right? Yeah. And in the article it states that none of the guns are being melted down.
No, they're not being destroyed.
He said that
properly.
They were being destroyed. They are being broken down and sold in parts.
Yeah, part kit. I mean, so I looked into it a bit myself afterward, and I found out that some of them, they're not even removing everything out of. They're just removing like a trigger spring and then selling it like that. Where you can just, okay, go to Williams Gun Sights. Once, shout out Williams Gun Sights. I love that place. You can tell them the type of rifle, the year, if you know it, or the style, and they can get you that spring.
Right.
That's a 10-cent fix.
Right. You can order it online.
Yeah, and that's cheap as hell. Because, it's a non-functioning rifle. So it's $150. Some of these are collector's items that I would pay close to $2,000 for. $150 for this? Let me go get that spring. I'm in business. Right. I've got myself a collector's item. So there might be some brand new pretties on one of my shows coming up soon.
Hey, but listen though, y'all. Getting back to Miss Cherry Myers in the sewer. I'm getting calls, man, that the sewer already has 2 to 3 leaks. Ooh. And that the sewer is in some people's backyard with the leak. It
smells.
Yeah. It smells. They saying that it smells. I'm gonna have some video and video footage and some pictures soon with it. It's something that has to be done.
Oh yeah.
It'll alleviate the sewage backups in people's basements.
What is it with Flint not being able to keep up with its own infrastructure?
I mean,
we can't keep up with our water. Our power grid is jack shit.
What it is, man.
Our sewer is fucked.
What it is, right? I mean, and I'm gonna be totally honest, man. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Fuck yeah, Joseph.
Y'all might not like me for what I got to say, but I'm gonna be totally honest. What I see, being at these tables and seeing how the history of the neglect that went on, where money has come into the city, and I'm gonna use political parties to describe what I'm saying.
Damn goddamn Green Party.
No, it's just Republican and Democrats.
I was just making a joke. Damn Green Party and Libertarians.
Republicans say all the time that Democrats just want free stuff or free money, like SNAP and all that. They focus on SNAP, but it's not that, man. All the money that comes into the city of Flint, it goes to the city, and then it goes to these big organizations that gets the money where it doesn't make it to the people.
Yeah, that's one thing I see, right? And this isn't Republican or Democrat per se, because both sides participate in it. So it's both of them. It isn't or, it's and. And what you'll see is problem is identified. Either political party, whoever's in power at the time and wants to, regain, get elected again, will just throw a handful of fucking money at it and hope it sticks. And usually it has to pass through some sort of barrier, in other words, a nonprofit or whatever. And it never gets to the problem itself. So it continues. But then they say, oh, I tried. I put so much money at it. I tried to get it fixed.
I mean, all right. So
that's what
y'all
I see
wouldn't believe the money that's here in the city of Flint. No, man, I'm telling you, man.
Your public speaking the other night at city council, you rattled off so many programs. It was close to $1 billion.
That's now.
That's now.
I mean,
$1 billion fucking bucks.
I mean, y'all wouldn't believe it, man. And
With 9 zeros.
That's not even all of it, man. I'm talking about the resources. You got all these organizations downtown, man. They got millions. They sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars that's supposed to be out here with resourcing the people, man, in the city of Flint, and they just sitting on it getting 6 figures.
Yeah, because it collects interest.
People got to understand, man. You got to be kept. The people in the city of Flint has, until they get the money saved up to where they get your ass up out of Flint. And once they get your ass up out of Flint, they got all the money saved up to do what it is that they need to do to bring in new tax base.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I put that thing up on my Facebook page, man, where they sold those houses in bundles. My question was, all right, does this drive up the market analysis?
You did ask about them houses being bought in that bundle.
Yep. Yeah, and it has 1.8 million.
The taxable value.
Right, and I know I heard Councilman Davis say him and Beverly Mike's side. I heard, I heard them say that this house right here. Remember when he take his phone? This house right here is listed for $200,000. It's a 2-bedroom house that was only $20,000. Now it's $200,000. Is it because of those bundles? Did they do those bundles to drive up the houses so that people give, hey, you know what? If my house was only worth $20,000, and knowing that people in Flint is thirsty, will they take this buyout?
Dude,
is this a buyout?
Let me hit you with this, right? So my house, tax assessed, is worth $11K. I drove you by my place on our way here. Oh, it's not a bad market assessment, $11,000. I bought it for $3,500. Now, when I first bought it, it was only worth $8,000 because there were 4 blighted homes on either side, falling apart, falling in. Now I've got these 4 nice, empty lots, fields. And then these nice Hispanic folk across the street from me, the father doesn't even speak a lick of English. They bought a land bank house, refurbed it, and it is now market value home, assessed at about $50K. That brought my house's taxable assessed value up to $15,000. They are finding ways to tax us out. And if it just means removing blighted houses from around you, then that's still increasing your taxes. And then they're raising your taxes by a percentage. So if my house is worth $8K, now it's worth 15, right? I'm supposed to get taxed about 8%. They bump that up to 9%. So 8% of 8K, not too much. 9% of 15K, that's a little bit more, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean,
so they're finding ways to double tax you now.
It's crazy, right? So now you need a sewer, right? 2 parallel lines. They old as hell. They getting ready to put in these 2 new sewers. Then all of a sudden, right? Let me tell y'all. Oh man, this is getting good, man. This is getting good now, right? So they getting ready to do new sewers. They don't want to do the service lines because, like they said, we got to downsize the water distribution system because it was built for 200,000 people, 650 miles of pipe.
Yeah.
And it's only 80,000 people in the city of Flint. So they have to shut down certain parts of the city in order to be able to shut down certain parts of that water.
Which goes with Kildee's, controlled shrinkage that he proposed in 2014.
Demolition means progress.
Yeah.
Right.
Which goes on to that master plan.
Right.
They're trying to push the outskirts of Flint, namely the north side, out of Flint.
And well, they're trying to condense it.
Yeah, but what they mean by condense is not really bring people in, just bring those borders in. And if you're still out there now, you're a citizen in Genesee County.
Yeah, that's true. So you going? Where you going?
I gotta use the restroom.
Man, how are you gonna leave somebody on your show
Because you got Mickey here.
Hey, pause.
Hey,
Hey man, but look, the problem, man, is now you got the water lines, and then they just came out with an article, right? Mott giving Flint School District $14 million to renovate Brownell and Holmes, right? Now, here's how you tell who's getting paid. Remember, Dr. Green and Carol McIntosh was trying to get that done. Laura McIntyre didn't even want to pass a strategic plan with Mott on page 11, working through the history with Mott in the school board, right? Dr. Green went to a meeting to discuss selling the vacant property and building new schools. Laura McIntyre started cussing everybody out.
Dang.
When Dr. Green went to take the tickets out to the parking lot to Coach Bush, Laura McIntyre jumped up and hit Dr. Green in her nose. Dr. Green did her thing. Now, check this out. And I'm going to get the videos, man, to show y'all how belligerent, how Laura McIntyre turned into a monster every time you brought Mott up, right? How is it last night when Mott was saying all this? How is it that Laura was like all up Mott's ass? Because somebody getting paid. Her kids going to Fenton School.
Goddamn.
Joyce McNeil got a new truck. I'm hearing some others got new houses. And then the trade-off is closing Eisenhower, giving it to Mott.
That's
Dylan Luna is an imposter, everybody. Y'all, man, listen, man. Just because a person talk soft doesn't mean that they got your best interest at heart. They know how to put words together, man, and it's like ear candy to you. It's like it turns you on. It's like it makes you feel great. It makes your inside moves. But guess what? You getting ready to get fucked. Did I say that right? Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right.
His words lube you up, and then he's getting ready to pound you.
Yeah. And check this out, right? If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see a draft 10 that was done in 2021. It's an MOU. And you will see everything that they get ready to do in that MOU. Laura got mad. Joyce got mad. Liddell got mad. Liddell started going over to Kevlin because I was on the advisory committee for the school. Liddell got mad that she wasn't on there. So Joyce and Laura started talking mess. Laura especially, because I got mad at her and told everybody that she had a white savior complex and that she's keeping the school district behind. So she got upset. Laura was holding everything up along with Joyce. Everything was a setup. Check this out, man. I was on that advisory committee. Dr. Turnercliffe for GISD was on there. Kildee, Tim Herman, Ridgeway White, Isaiah Oliver. I mean, all the big wigs, right?
Were you the only non-millionaire on that committee?
Yeah. But see, here's the thing. What Liddell and everybody didn't know, I was the one that got the meeting started. I was the one that got all of them to the table. See, a lot of people don't know what I be doing behind the scenes. And I was like, hey, listen, Snyder on June the 11th, 2013, he took early childhood from the city of Flint, Mount Morris, Beecher, and Carmen Ainsworth, all the black districts. He took early childhood. That's where the money's at. So on that meeting that we had, I told Dr. Turncliffe with GISD, I said, we want our early childhood back. Skip leasing y'all a room over at Homes.
Yeah.
Because that's what he tried to say. Oh, well, we got it right there at Homes. I don't care about it being at Homes. We had 100 teachers for our early childhood. We lost millions, like $9.5 million that came to our district because of losing early childhood. We want that back. So we started talking about it, started working on that. Mott wanted to own all the schools. They was getting ready to build all the schools, just like where the state sold School for the Deaf.
Yeah.
They sold Mott that property and they built a brand new school and put powers on it. So the School for the Deaf is leasing the property from Mott.
Oh shit.
Every year the state pays Mott for that school being on property that they used to own. Ain't that some shit?
Dude, that's a trick.
Y'all didn't know that?
I don't
Oh,
understand
wow.
how they
Yeah.
do that. Like, oh, it's cheaper if we lease it. How?
But look,
How?
I can show you every MOU. And see, this is
Makes
before
no
Laura,
sense.
before Laura and Joyce got on the board. That's how me and Dr. Green met. Dr. Green had went down to the state treasury's office. They had a meeting down there. Mayor Build-A-Bear was there too, along with city council. All of them was there. And they were saying how much money was coming into Flint, and Mott was there.
Mm-hmm.
They was there too, right? So Dr. Green saw where GISD was taking money from our school district. That's when Lisa Hagel was supervisor. And then she saw the proposal for Mott to own the schools. So when she went back to the board to discuss it, they started going after her. So we was this, I'll never forget it. It was August 2019. We was helping Sheldon Neely run for office.
Yeah.
He had won the primary. I had never spoken to Dr. Green before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I walked into the bar, he had won the primary. Everybody was celebrating, and she was like, "Can I talk to you?" She said, "This is not the venue right now, but would it be okay to get in touch with you?" I said, "Yeah." So
Well, that's respectful.
So later on that night, I get a DM, and they was like, "You got to help Dr. Green." They after. So then that's when I went to her DM and said, "Hey, give me a call, man. I just got a disturbing message." So when I started talking to her, I found out that they was taking money from the school GISD. It's even in the audit where they took over $500,000 in water fund money. And
I remember reading back a couple audits ago.
Yeah, and so she saw the draft of where Mott wanted to own the schools. So we said, all right, let's break this down, right? And then the lawyer for the board was getting paid. I'm talking about, man, millions.
Bucks.
So when she started going after them, they started investigating her. And they was trying to make her resign. They investigated. They looked up her license. They looked up her house. I mean, when we got the invoices and what he was doing, we saw where they was investigating her and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, we went after him, wrote up a letter for her to read, cease and desist. They stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So we started going after Lisa Hagel and GISD. We got that done. So now let's go after Mott and make sure that they don't own the school and don't nobody sell us out, right?
Yeah.
So that's when Mott took the money from the after school program. See, a lot of people didn't know what the fight was about.
Mm-hmm.
Mott took the money, Chris Martin, Pastor Wilkerson, Anita Stewart, Vera Perry, and Diane Wright. All of them was fighting against us, and Mott took that money.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Martin told Mott to take the money from the school and then make them get in line. See, a lot of people don't know this, right? So right after that, Joyce McNeil and Laura knew what was going on. They like imploded, man, along with Liddell. because Liddell started moving in, trying to do things over at the board.
Yeah, like
And I'll show you the text messages.
Liddell was on city council at this time, right?
Yeah.
Liddell, what's your happy ass doing on city council trying to do anything with the school board? Stick to your lane.
And I'll show you the text
Liddell
messages.
Lewis.
I'll show you the text messages with me and her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, why you got stuff to do over on city council? Why you all the way over here, bothering the, the people over here on the board?
Right.
So Laura McIntyre, she kept going back and forth, back and forth. Oh no, I don't want Mach's name on nothing. I don't want this, I don't want that. Man, we had set it up to where it was over, I think it was like $400 and something odd million. Mott said, I don't need to own the schools. I got the MOU. The last MOU is on my page. I mean, it was beautiful, man. They're not gonna own the schools. They're not gonna do this. They had they was gonna put training, vocational training in the schools, man, because you only get 10 people that's able to go to the vocational school, career training and all that. And it used to be the city of Flint. And GISD got it now. And they say, like this one lady, one young lady, she had a 2.9 and you had to have a 3.0. And they wouldn't even let her go, man. And then when we started raising fuss about it, she was like, they don't even want me there. I don't want to go there. They don't even want me there. I'm good now. So they putting in that MOU, it was gonna be a vote tech school and everything like Northern. Like we had at Northern.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Here was the biggest part of it, right? I had talked them into doing a 30% business in Flint, where you had to be located in Flint for a year. Jobs, you had to be a resident in the city of Flint for a year. 30% of it went to the residents of Flint, community benefits agreement. Had all that worked out. Laura and Joyce didn't want that. Joyce McNeil is a crook with a non-talking ass. Scrimp. That's her. You don't understand shit she's saying. Kids looking at her like, what the fuck did you just say? I'm serious,
no,
man.
I'm not.
I'm serious, man. That them. Look, I don't give a damn about them, man.
With our kids today talking in text message, you've got to be fuckered up if our kids don't understand what you're talking.
I mean, it's crazy, man. Let me show you. Laura is the type of damn devil. She say she a demon. She say this on her Facebook page. She say she's a demon. She's an atheist, right?
Oh yeah.
For somebody to lie, everybody knew that I was in Lansing the day that incident occurred. I was live and I had pictures with my granddaughter. We was at McDonald's. I had to drop her off at school. Everybody knew this. And for her to say and go get an emergency PPO order, not have proof, and lie, and Judge Farah gives it to her and make me pay over $4,000 to prove that she was lying is a travesty. Carolyn Bryant, that's what the fuck she is. I don't like her. She's a racist. She's a piece of shit. Joyce uses her to go after people, man.
Yeah, Mickey Mac.
She went after 11 African American sisters, and all of them are gone. All of them are gone because of Laura and Joyce. And Mike, feel sorry for the brother. Feel sorry for him.
Oh, you're talking about Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel sorry for him because you got Dylan, who works for downtown, manipulating everything too. You got Melody. Melody, that's my girl, but I got to be totally honest. She operates on emotions. She operates on emotions. Trey King, he's young, eager, hungry. So he's able to be manipulated because he's trying to get there.
No, but you said something key, a key thing that you just said. You said some got cars and some got houses.
Right.
That's already telling you that, you know, they done took something. I mean,
I know Claudia Perkins was just driving a U-Haul, renting a U-Haul. I'm hearing that she got a new car. I don't know how she got it.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
mean,
freaking out just thinking of her behind the wheel of a U-Haul. Isn't she like damn near legally blind?
man,
I don't know,
Trevor,
man.
stop it.
I don't know.
That is a heavy ass truck.
Dude,
And
I'm
she's
just-
old.
I'm just saying,
man,
man,
stop it.
because she has a tendency to keep on saying Dr. Green did this and it was blood everywhere. You was not there.
Well, they say Chris Caleb said she watching.
Huh?
She watching.
Who?
You got some school board members watching.
Who
So
watching?
I'm either
that's
Joyce or Claudia, one of the two.
Okay.
Oh, Claudia.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
She
concerned
she
for
was
your
not
old age.
there. So why do you continuously
I'll
say
Thank
that Dr. Green did such and such and such and such when you wasn't there?
Dude,
Oh, Joyce watching.
Oh, Joyce McNeil?
Yes.
Oh, that lying ass piece of shit.
Mhm.
I'm glad she's watching.
Mhm.
I said it.
dude.
Joyce, you are the worst of the worst. I'm serious. You are the worst of the worst. You, Joyce, told me that you went to Lisa Hagel when we was fighting GISD and told her that if she gives you some money in a room next to her office, you would help her go against us fighting for the kids in the city of Flint. You, Joyce McNeil, even said you only on the board to come back up to your status that you was at when you had your own daycare that the state shut down because of your incompetence. So don't talk to me.
Wasn't that the one where children are running around covered in their own filth?
Yeah, sharing
boards.
pacifiers and everything. Got the documentation on it.
Broken
also.
boards. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, that's the one
documentation
that
at home.
Leela said she gonna take her grandkids' bikes from out of the garage.
Yeah, no, like reading that read like a horror movie. I'm not kidding. So kids were covered in their own filth. There were broken boards with sharp edges everywhere that kids were crawling through.
Yeah, sharing pacifiers.
Sharing
Crying.
pacifiers.
I got the paperwork.
The
I got the
attendants
paperwork.
were falling asleep. The people who are supposed to be watching the kids were
Yeah.
falling asleep while the kids are just running around. Like,
See,
yeah.
Joyce is the type of person, if she call you and she got into it with Carol McIntosh first.
Mhm.
Carol McIntosh and Kevlin.
Mhm.
She took a
Superintendent
list,
Bro.
right?
Yeah.
She took a list to Kevlin of different organizations that she wanted him to pay out of the general fund
Mhm.
because she was close to him,
That general
and she
fund.
would have probably got a kickback for them getting money from the school district, right? Kevlin was like, no, I ain't doing that. So she got mad with Kevlin and she started going after Kevlin. All this stuff is on video. You can watch, and I'll show you the time stamp of when she did it. Carol McIntosh, right? Joyce McNeil used to work for Michigan United. And during the COVID, she was the one that went around trying to set up shots, vaccinations, and stuff, right?
With the kids without their parents' consent.
She wanted to set it up in school without the parents' consent. Carol told her, hell no, you ain't doing that. You setting us up for a lawsuit, right? So she got mad at Carol, and then that's when she nominated Dr. Green to be president. Then that's when that's when hell hit. I mean, that's when shit hit the fan.
Yeah, hit the fan, right.
Joyce is a manipulator that you have to continuously watch. You might not be able to understand her, but she know what she's doing, though.
This is my thing with that. So basically, the kids is in a bad situation.
Right.
Because they got people that's on there, allegedly. Let me just put that alleged out, because I know people in Flint love to sue.
While you're talking this, could you scroll up a little bit? There's a message from someone on YouTube comparing the Grand Blanc expenditure per student to the Flint expenditure.
Yeah, that was already on there earlier, though, Trevor, but I'll put it back up again.
Yep.
Yeah, they did it this morning when they're talking about the Flint kids, students get 21,000, where Grand Blanc kids get 10,000.
All right, so continue your question, please.
Man,
I lost my
thing is, man.
Well, no, the kids are in a bad spot, right? But if we take a look at the expenditure per student, $21K in Flint, $10K Grand Blanc, but Grand Blanc has better scores. Grand Blanc
Flint has a
better,
lot of IEPs.
has better opportunities, X, Y, and Z, right? What I'd like to point out, knowing what we know about the school board and having looked at several of their audits, a lot of that money doesn't actually get to the education of the students around here. Certain people on past school boards and current school board happen to wet their beak with the money meant for our kids. You know, certain programs that get paid that do nothing for our kids, but they somehow get passed through some school boards. Say with the help of a certain macaroni and cheese combo duo.
But see, that's my thing with that. When you can see, because I'm just gonna call a spade.
Corruption?
It seems like a pay to play.
It
But
is.
for
It
Joyce,
seems like.
yeah, allegedly. But I'm
Hey,
saying
man.
for if you got people that can come in, because I didn't heard some stuff from when me and Winters went there. When you seeing certain people, I'm not gonna say no names.
No,
like,
say names with me, man.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you.
Well, whisper it to me. I gotta
no,
say a name,
I'll
man.
tell you.
No, you're not gonna. No. I'm not gonna be on a show
Well,
where
yeah.
we saying names, man. We saying names.
No. I don't.
Tell
I mean,
me-
you can
all
say
right.
it.
All right,
You-
tell me
No, I'm
what
just saying-
board is it? Is
No,
it
it's the school board, but I was
school
hearing
board?
how-
Joyce and Laura.
I already said Joyce. Now I wasn't tripping, but I was hearing that you had certain board members that was going around circumventing the superintendent.
Yep.
Yeah.
How this my thing? You can see it and got so wild from what you're saying, from what Joyce and Laura been doing. Now you got new board members coming on, but my thing is this: if the MOP was supporting certain sorts, was supporting certain ones, they got who they wanted on the board, so they're gonna get what they want. It seemed to me that's just that what Joyce doing, just my opinion, is just opinion, that they manipulating. Well, we got the votes. I can get 5 votes for it. You gonna have, what is it? 4 votes?
4
votes. I can get. Well, I got 2. I can swing, give me 2 more, and make you do what I want to do, or I'll do this.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
That's what Joyce does.
and that's cold blooded. But what's stopping from, say, a Melanie coming up there doing something? Say, look, I might be the
It's
president.
not gonna happen because Dylan and Melody is into it.
Oh yeah, those two are always
They
into it now.
into it, man. So
So
now you got
basically,
Dylan going over there with Joyce.
That's 3. So who's
Laura,
their 4th vote?
Joyce, Laura, Claudia, and Dylan.
Oh, damn.
Claudia follows
You see
along
what I'm saying?
that shit like a
So
blind
now,
puppy, man.
after
Damn.
you look at last night, now these are the same ones that talk mess about Dylan.
Mm.
They said little Mexican and all this other shit,
Yeah,
right?
They've dropped some
this-
racial
I
epithets
never
about that, man.
vote for that Mexican and all
I'll
this.
never work with that Mexican.
That's
Is what
all
she
right.
said.
All right.
But how is she still on the board when you know this is going on like this?
Because man, they elected officials. The only one that can
You can't
remove them
recall
is-
them?
Yeah, you can recall them.
So what is
but
the
why-
citizens
but-
doing
but-
that's
but
letting this
why-
go down?
We're so
But
focused on city
why?
council.
But why recall him
Mhm.
when he can help me go through Tim Herman and Mott and all the downtown crew and get me money, just like the campaign with that slate? Where did all the money come from for that slate?
My-
All right, then. The ones that was on the slate isn't the ones that's working with Dylan.
Mm.
Dylan is working with the 3 that was against Mott.
Oh, down and look at that so good. Mm.
Yeah.
So the 3 that came on with Dylan isn't taking buyouts. But the ones that was already on the board just didn't know how to get the buyout because you had Carol and Dr. Green in position to block that.
Mm.
So now that Joyce see the buyout
Mhm.
along with Laura, they got the 4.
Mm.
That's all they need.
So in Flint, you got to watch how these old snakes move, man. These some wicked snakes in Flint.
Nah,
They
I
some
believe you.
crumb snatchers. They'll take $2 and run your ass over, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a whole
So
lot
the
more.
kids in trouble.
Yeah, the kids in trouble. Them kids not gonna be there that long.
Right,
They just there to get the money in.
right.
But once the school district got $134 million in ESSER funds that has to be spent by the end of next year.
Mm.
Same as ARPA funds.
Why are you sitting on all that money? The city of Flint got $94 million. Why are you still sitting on that money? The water crisis, $624 million. Why are you still sitting on that money? The county, $79 million. Why are you still sitting on that money?
Oh,
Community block grant dollars. Haven't heard anything about it. A lot of money. Millions. 50-something, 60-something million. Why are you still sitting on that money?
I'll tell you why right now. And it comes from the folks that run everything here, right? So the Ridgeways, Motts, all them. They could not stop that money from coming into Flint. But what they can do is through certain elected officials, certain council humans, certain school board people, stop that money from going to where it needs to go to benefit the community. Why? Because the citizens of Flint are the blight they want to get rid of. They want to get rid of us so they can take that land, do whatever the hell they want to do with it, and make themselves even more money. They're sitting on it because they don't want it to benefit us. So then
I
cannot
think this question for you right here, Trevor.
All right. Thanks for your thoughts on the issues, Trevor. But these aren't funds that are supposed to go to the students. These are numbers that were spent. Yes. However, that's spent per student toward their education. However, most of those funds did not go toward their education or furthering their education. A lot of it did go into sellouts. A lot of people had their hands in those cookie jars. That's why that expense is so high, right? I mean, you can go through and take a look. What was it? The 2021, 2022. Yeah, 2022 financial audit. There were 6 key points in there that pointed toward corruption. That is why all that fucking money was spent, and that was before Clack and Dylan Luna, Melanie, and Mr. King came on.
The DM, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all who the baddest politician in Flint is.
Oh,
Kevin Jones.
He didn't even have to get elected, and he's still running
man.
like 100.
He the baddest politician in Flint, man. He know how to fly below the radar, man. And the only reason why I'm mad at him, is the fact that Dr. Green wanted to resign. December of 2021, she wanted to resign. And Kevin Jones called me and was like, Art, man, we can't, man, it's about the kids, man. It's about the kids. We can't let Dr. Green resign, man. It's about the kids, man. So he was talking to her, I was talking to her, and he was like, man, I got her back, man. I got her back, this and that and that and this. And man, Dr. Green found $2 million. Her, along with Carrie, that was the CFO, found $2 million that the city owed. They was finding money left and right, man. They got GISD, they money, and that stanky ass Laura McIntyre gonna say that Dr. Green was taking money. She was bringing money in. You know what I'm saying? That's a liar, man. Every time I think about her, man, she's a straight up liar. But Mr. Jones, he left Dr. Green out there to dry. Mr. Jones, man, he called. I talked to him and Pastor Gilbert. Pastor Gilbert talked to me on the way to the basketball game that day. He said, man, I got Dr. Green's back. I seen it all. President Green didn't do anything. She provoked her, and Dr. Green didn't do anything. My head was turned when it started, but I know that she didn't do anything. He got on the damn emergency meeting and started crying. Sorry, Sister Laura, I'm sorry about all them knots that you got on your head. Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. And then Mr. Jones, man, I'm talking to him. He was like, man, I ain't got nothing to say, man. I she was outside with me, and when the police came up, and Dr. Green didn't run or nothing, man. She was just standing right there. They didn't see nothing, man, that would cause for arrest, right? Mr. Jones said, I ain't writing no statement, and they in there going together. All of them was in the same room writing a statement. Hey, man, he volunteered his statement. Mr. Jones, man, he runs with the 4 votes. Wherever you see him at, he's with the 4 votes.
They like that money.
Hey, look.
What's his contract? $145,000 a year.
Plus, they pay for the vehicle.
Plus for the vehicle. Plus he gets paid vacation. plus he gets reimbursed expenses for travel, plus he gets free gas. That's a lot of fucking money. And then he hasn't gotten whatchamacalls it once, evaluated once, except for this year. This year was his first fucking evaluation. But he's still been getting that fucking bonus every goddamn year.
Hey.
He's still been getting his raise every goddamn year. That man is a hell of a politician.
Hey, look,
Why not?
I talked to Mike.
He won't have you at the school board no
Hey.
more.
Hey, look,
Man,
I
come
talked
at
to
me, bro.
I talked to Mike, man. I said, Mike, man, I'm telling you right now, man. Kevin Jones, man, yo, he cool and all, but you gotta watch him, man, because when he see them votes turning, he gonna leave you out there by yourself. Mike said, I ain't talked to him in about 3-4 weeks.
Well, I'm willing to bet Kevin Jones right now dialing up Mike. You got to quit 810. Don't go near that Trevor. That Trevor's bad news
Hey,
right
man.
now. I bet you.
Hey, you know what though, man? Here's the thing though, man. I'm gonna say this, right? I don't give a fuck if you don't come near me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. I ain't talking about anyone in particular, right?
Right.
I'm just saying I'm gonna stand up for what's right, and I don't care who don't like it. I'm not maliciously doing it or anything to anyone. I'm not maliciously trying to damage anyone. I'm just saying what I know to be the truth. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I said about Joyce and Laura and all the rest of them is the truth because I seen it or I heard it or whatever. You know, Joyce and them are manipulators. Those three.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Claudia might, you might can work with her.
Mm-hmm.
But that damn Laura and Joyce, ain't no way in hell that you can work with them.
Unless they're getting something on the back end that you don't know about.
Oh,
I mean, it gotta be what you just said. It wasn't just because you said it today. I seen it in the chat on the morning show. They were saying allegedly that the school board members was getting new vehicles.
And do you know how much money is over there, man?
I can believe
the school board only got 3,000 students, right?
Mm-hmm.
3,000
higher budget.
They have
than
a
the city of Flint.
Yes,
by 3 times.
Yeah,
150 million a year with those ESSER funds currently.
But to me, it's like they trying to see how can they steal it, how can they get the money.
Oh, they know how to get the money. Look at Johnson & Johnson. They invested all that money, man, into air conditions and everything, and the damn air conditions didn't work. Johnson & Johnson went over to Northwestern and set up an office and shit and put a trailer and everything out there and was getting money. I'm talking about getting paid. I said, man, why aren't y'all walking through with somebody that know what they're doing so that y'all can look and see if they actually doing the fucking work, man? Because every time they come up, we need a change order. We need to do this. Oh, we got to buy some valves because we didn't put the valves in. I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars. Millions and millions of dollars, man. Yeah. And that's what happens with the city. Mm-hmm. The council just vote. All right, we're going to give y'all a pilot program. You don't even go out there to see if they doing what it is, like Ashley Capital.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey, look, so I put them in the email thread, right? Mark.
One
Grant.
second.
All right.
What's the agenda? Yes, they can be recalled. I think we just passed the year mark recently.
Man, I don't want to hear shit about a recall because guess what? Everybody's saying that they hate Liddell. Everybody's saying that they hate Liddell, and Miss Biggs can't even get one motherfucker out there to help get fucking signatures.
Saturday and Sunday.
And
what do you
guess
think
what?
I'm doing with my day? I'm tracking down Miss Biggs. I'm going.
Oh, I already got it. You ain't even got to track her down. Shit, I'm going out there Saturday and Sunday.
All right, you know what?
Hey, I already got the list, and then it ain't even that hard. All we need is a driver and somebody to ride in the car, and you go to these houses that's already been signed, 600 houses, 600 plus houses, and you just go get their signature again on a new damn petition.
Like, hey, something got fucked up the last time, ladies.
Yeah, we didn't get enough signatures.
Give me your scribble.
No, you ain't got to say something. You ain't got to say something got fucked up. All you got to do is say, shit, we didn't get enough signatures.
Yeah,
we coming back, getting signatures. We need your signature again. Would you please sign, and please sign correctly? The person who's going out getting the signature, please make sure that every fucking box is signed right so that we can get Liddell's ass up out of there. We have until December the 29th to turn these fucking signatures in. We need all hands on deck. Quit talking about recall. Quit talking about I'm tired of Liddell. Quit talking about these fucked up ass elected officials if you're not gonna do shit about it. Period. Fuck it.
Me. Everyone else, no one else wants to do it. Fine, you and me.
I'm there. Shit. Right. I'm out there every fucking day.
When my dumb ass wakes up.
Yeah, just see, and that's the motherfucking thing.
Right that's the thing. My ass don't even wake up.
Shit, he drinks fucking goddamn energy drinks all motherfucking day and stay up
sleep.
until 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and shit, and then want to try to wake up 3 hours later, man.
But no, I'm with you on that though, because that's what. But what baffles me is that Flint. Flint is a very unique city. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't never
unique as hell.
I never.
They not originators, man. They sit back. Not everybody.
No, but what you've been saying, I gotta agree. If you want to come to Flint, who wants to be a millionaire, you can come right here and they'll put you in. It seems like they get people in these. That's why I always gotta say I gotta pray for Brother Clark. But it seems from the school board to the city council to ethics and accountability. Shit, it's fucked up.
I mean, seriously, man,
it's fucked up.
You know what? And I'm gonna tell you something, man. What's this? Chris, now, man, on the planning commission.
Oh my!
They had their issues, man, but they was good, man. Mm-hmm. They was about business. I didn't like some of their damn decisions,
right?
But they they was together. They didn't get along sometimes, but they were together. You didn't hear a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm serious, man. If you want to be, like you said, a millionaire, come to Flint. Mm-hmm. And these motherfuckers will help you become a millionaire.
Yeah. Yep. You just have to have a little bit of investment capital.
Shit, and you don't need that much. $1,500 in Halloween candy and shit got one vote. $11,000 lawnmower got another vote.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Seriously, man. And people who done been here all their life. Just from a little bit of time that I ain't been out here on these streets, man, buying, fighting, doing all this shit. I couldn't even get 300 motherfucking votes.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. In my Republican primary, I got more votes than you. I got like 500.
No, I got 1,300 in state rep.
Oh yeah, no,
I got over 1,300 in running for state rep, and I think something happened with that. But I ain't the one to talk. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I lost. But at the same time, I got 1,300 in that. But shit, when you tell me that you looking for something different. You're looking for somebody that's going to fight for you. You're looking for somebody that's honest. You're looking for truth and transparency. You looking for the real deal, but you turn around and vote for a fucking liar. Yep. We showed you that Sheldon Santos Neely said that it was political suicide. I am not going to do anything for Lamar and Zaire Mitchell. Yep. We showed you that this little motherfucker lied about his degree and his jobs. We showed you that he lied to Chief Barton.
Mm-hmm.
Chief
Barton to lie for him.
Right. Chief Barton spoke at City Hall the month prior to the election, telling you what the fuck happened.
Yep.
This little motherfucker lied about every fucking thing, and these people still, if you will lie about a fucking little piece of, I ain't say it, y'all. If you would lie about a degree and don't even need a degree to get into office, you only lied about the degree because you wanted to look important because everybody on that ballot had a degree. If you would lie about that just because of that, your ass will lie about anything and everything.
He lied about who lied about it. It was a staffer when I was on city council. City council don't have no fucking staffers?
No,
they don't.
No, they don't.
So what the
he wasn't even talking about a staffer on city council.
Oh, he said it was a staffer.
He said it was a staffer. He trying to say that it was a staffer that wrote his bio, but he forgot.
This lie has run since city fucking council.
That's what I'm saying, 2014. But when a person who have a total disregard for the truth, you forget your lies.
How does that man touch a Bible and not burst in the
flames? Man, he got crosses on his hat.
Just like
prepare.
you got preachers that's going along with it, and they ain't burnt up yet.
You know what, man? Here's the thing, man. The devil let you have good things too, man.
I guess so.
The devil got to let you have good things in order to be able to keep you too.
Right. But
You know
I mean, if you go look, then they say the devil tried to tempt Jesus.
Yeah.
With
give him the world.
Yeah, and with these, like, it's about the money. See, you got a lot of people. Don't get me wrong. I understand it. That you want to have some money, but when do your morals come in there? Your morals come as far as the money.
Hey, Chris, degrees add up to more money in corporate America, right? But you got to have one.
Right. But this is my thing. Why the Democratic Party ain't said nothing to him, like
man,
how the Republican Party did Santos.
Right.
But that show you where the Democratic Party in Michigan is at.
But no, because Whitmer endorsed him. If it were to come out that they were to denounce him, it reflects bad on Whitmer. Wait until she's out of office or he's out of office, and then you'll hear
it ain't even that,
it.
man. It ain't even that. It's the fact that they need that little munchkin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They need him.
They need someone that's going to play ball and turn the
downtown.
City of Flint over
downtown
to
need him, man, because he got to funnel that money and take City of Flint away from the people, man, so they cannot remove him. But see, he's getting ready to buck the system because one, they don't want his little ass as congressman.
No, hell
and
no.
See, when he bucked that, that's when you're gonna see that he's open game for recalls and everything else because he's bucking the system and he's not falling in line.
Yep, no.
So what you're gonna hear?
He wants those lifetime benefits. He wants that fucking God. I think a U.S.
man. What you gonna hear is
junior congressperson picks up $176,000 a year.
I guarantee you that he don't run. I guarantee you, because one, he's a double-minded person. I'm telling you, I got the text message when he was in 2019. I was the person that picked up the petitions for him. I went down to City Hall and signed for the petitions, and I said, "Man, what you gonna do?" I said, "Man, you know what? You like that scripture in the Bible, man. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways." And that's what I told him. I got the text message, man. I'll show you the text message.
I believe.
And when I said that, I look back now. I look back, right?
Yeah.
When I said that to him, I should have took heed right then. I should have took heed. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I swear to God, man. Hold on. No, you go and talk
because we've been on for an hour.
We got
we got to go.
An hour until Winters comes on, guys. Remember to watch Winters tonight with her hot interview with what's the gentleman's name? I keep on forgetting.
Flint.
Yeah. The blessed interview, ladies.
Hey, Winters. You asked what was the questions, right? Let's start off by saying, why didn't you apologize to that 6-year-old?
Just type it in the type.
Type it.
You can type it to her.
Did you sell Eagles Nest, and did you get a $5 million loan before you sold it? Were you the project manager of the store and took all your money and ran to South Carolina and had a house built and bought his and hers Corvette?
Shit.
Yeah. Let's keep talking. I got some more.
We got.
I got some more.
Hey,
what happened to that housing project that you had going on across the street that you signed and Suzanne Wilcox gave you that community block grant dollar money? Did no house go up? The matter of fact, the people from Florida called me and I told them, I'm not dealing with y'all. Y'all confidential informants. Can't deal with you. Is that why you said they after you for commingling funds? And you know, when black people get something or start doing something, you have to dot your I's and cross your T's. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. Why did you go down to city council and apologize to Mott and Community Foundation and then you got your money? Man, wait. Hold up. All those white people, organizations that donated money to the store, do you have to give that back to them in order for it to be a black-owned store? Because they're the ones that gave the majority of the money. So is it a black-owned store? Is it a co-op of organizations and Mott and Community Foundation and all those people. Inquiring minds.
Well, I just got a good text message that said Linda L. Pendleton, aka Liddell Lewis, blocked me because I found out who she was.
Oh,
checkmate. Damn. Well, family, we're gonna get back at this.
Yep.
We're gonna see y'all. Y'all tune in at 6 o'clock. Winter's got her interview with Flint. Peace.
Wait, you got an hour for Wintis. You got me tomorrow, Trevor's rant. You've got Club Rich tomorrow, Sister Circle tomorrow.
Yep.
What's tomorrow?
All these Friday.
Oh, we get the order tomorrow evening.
Order?
Yeah, from Judge Paquel.
Oh yeah. Well, we're hoping. Anyway, so stick with us. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night.
Peace. See you.